God will bring his person into your life. If you right now in the midst of looking for a partner, looking for a husband and a wife, if you find yourself maybe after a breakup or you are about to break up or divorce someone, I really want to bring you a small revelation that God had revealed to me a few months ago. He told me, not every man is a husband and not every woman is a wife. When I asked him to explain this to me, he brought me back to Genesis of creation of Adam and Eve. And if you really think of that story, it's very simple. When he created Adam, he was full, he was perfect, right? He had the spirit of God in him. Adam was naming all the animals. He was just in a creative process with God in a garden. And the one thing that God really pointed out, it was that was not suitable when God looked at Adam, and when God was naming the sun he created was good, the moon was good, but when he looked at Adam, he looked at him and he said, that's not good for man to be alone. Even though Adam was a perfect creation, he was perfect. God looked at him and he said, it's not good for man to be alone. Let us create him a suitable helper. And the word helper in Hebrew, Ezra, it's not just someone who is running around like a little minion and assist your husband. It's someone, it's almost like an ally, a helper, someone who can interfere and help. And hence, and if you really pay attention to that story, you will understand what it means. And the next thing God is doing, he brings all the creation to Adam, and he names them. And the one word, the one sentence, it said there was no suitable partner for among all of those creatures that God created for Adam. It really got me thinking. So Adam, because he was perfect, when someone is perfect, there is no room for that person. There is no need to have another partner in your life. But it's not good for men to be alone. So what God is doing next? Why have you ever wondered yourself why God could not create a woman in the same way he created Adam, right? He could also take the dust, breath the breath of life, and she would be a living being. Why wouldn't he use the same formula for woman? And there is a reason why. So that symbol, when God removes this rib from Adam, it's a symbol because Adam was perfect. He was whole. Everything he needed was already in him. There was no need, no desire to have a partner. He was perfect, but it's not good for men to be alone, he said. So what happens? He said, he removes that rib from him, and the rib is a symbol. It's a symbol of creating a space, removing something from him, some skill, some maybe some essence of him. Why? So he would crave for that. Whatever the skill he removed, is the rib is a symbol that he is emptying part of Adam so he can receive and long for partner. And from that part, from that rib, he creates a woman. If you would look really deep into this, that rib represent the skill, the essence that Adam lost. It was taken away from him and it was placed not in just random woman, in specific woman, Eve. So same thing for you. Something in you that when you're going to look for your partner, and again, we're in this society being programmed that we have to be the same. No, that's a lie. God made us your perfect husband and your perfect wife will carry the missing skill, the missing essence in you that matches perfectly. And how it's gonna look in the real life, it could be like this. So I give an example of my husband. I'm very fast, I'm very quick in making decisions. My husband is very steady, very slow. It could be for other couples what I observe. One is very giving, like to share. The other is more reserved and doesn't want like to share. So, and it could be some skill, some your essence, the core. That's why it shows the bone. So it's some core of you is going to be missing from Adam, but it's going to be not in just any woman. It's just going to be one specific woman that will carry that skill in her. So whatever is missing in you you will find that in another woman. Whatever the skill you ladies are missing, you will find it in your husband. That's how you trace that if it's godly or not godly. And that's why they say when men and women come together, and it's not just a sexual interaction, it's a spiritual union. When they come together, they become one flesh, because finally that rib, the symbol, they are reunited. And the Adam and Eve, when they come together, they finally become one, just like Adam was perfect before that rib was taken away from you. So if you are in the process of finding your husband, your wife, or your in the process of your marriage thinking that it's not working out because you're so different, I'm here to tell you this is how God made you to be. But this world almost hypnotizes to believe if we are different, we'll look at it as a negative. We'll look at it as something bad, that God would never give me that husband. God would never give me that wife. But in reality is when we start to peel out piece by piece all the lies that we believe, you will see the beauty that actually your skills that your husband was lacking, that's how it was designed. And the skills that you lacking, your husband is possessed. And when you come together as a union, not as a criticizing, say, I'm better than you, I'm better than this, you don't know how to do this, let me handle this. Actually honoring that skill in me that my husband is lacking, it's not negative. This is how it's designed. So when we together as a union, not as an accuser, accusing one another that you cannot do this or you're really bad at this, that's the way God designed us. So when we come together as one, as a union, we become one. So I really hope this encouraged you. Have a good day.